Hey guys, it's Hey Dude. I guess I want to come back on here do another video this time talking about the Halo Campaign Evolved game that's coming out pretty soon. Um, I'll admit, Halo has been one of those video game series that's like I really do recall playing it, but it's just like I don't know. It's kind of been not even really on my radar for the past while or so. When I found out it was gonna be put on a PlayStation 5, I'm like, it's not really a bad idea. I mean, I know people are gonna. I know people have been complaining that's put on like PlayStation 5 or PlayStation in general because it's always been, I guess, on PlayStation for like the past 20 years, around somewhere around 20 years or something. Which I'm like, okay, or more than 20 years, but it's like, okay, I don't really see what the problem is. It's not just a PlayStation or just an Xbox exclusive. I'm sorry. The one weird thing I never quite understood is like why the series was owned by 343 Industries, but it was before that. It was honestly, I don't know because I never understand. Why multiple companies had to own one IP. It's like, okay, like, but then it was before that. It was literally owned by Bungie. I'm like, what the hell? It's like, does 343 own them, or is Halo owned by Bungie? I'm like, I don't even get it. And I'm like, I looked it up, and because I really didn't understand how that even makes any sense. And I guess like the Halo series is owned by Microsoft, but its development has several different companies over its history. The intellectual property rights have always belonged to Microsoft since its acquired originally developer Bungie in 2000. I'm like, okay, like I still don't even really understand that. But I honestly have not even played the more recent Halo games. I know some of them either are not as popular as the other. God knows how many fucking Halo games there are. I remember when Halo 5 Guardians came out. Not to mention Halo Infinite or something on the Series X. Which I'll admit, the fucking Halo design on the Xbox Series X controller and the Series X console, I don't know, I kind of like the black color scheme because it kind of looks a little bit badass in my opinion. I mean, I'm not really sure if I want to buy another controller just for my fucking nephews to mess them up or something, but I don't know, the controller designs for Halo Infinite, the Halo Infinite Edition controllers do look pretty cool. Again, I don't know if I want to really spend how much money on the controller for my nephews just end up messing them up, like, because that's no joke what happened to my fucking Doom Dark Ages controller. But I know it's mainly just a first-person shooter game series that just where you go and kill aliens and stuff. But it does look pretty cool, and I might maybe consider playing this on PS5 when it comes out or the remaster comes out. I don't know. It's like I didn't even really play the first game when it came out because again, I seen that this game came out literally a year after I was born, so I was still just a kid in the early 2000s when this came out, and I didn't even know. Again, I wasn't really even, in any sort of thought back in the day, but I guess this game came out way back in 2001 or something. But it's honestly crazy that 2001 was like 24 years ago. Oh my god. Like, again, like, I don't remember it, but like, again, like, I didn't say the whole date, but I guess it came out November 15th of 2001. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, again, I didn't even play the Xbox in 2001, because again, I was literally just a fucking year old when that came out, which I'm like, that's honestly insane. Again, I'd have to expect that the graphics back in the day probably didn't look the best in the world. I mean, even, again, like, I think this is like the comparison from like the OG to compared to what I guess the Master Chief Collection looks like. I'm like, they almost just look the same, but just with like higher graphics resolution or something. I mean, again, it's like I guess they're bringing back some new guns, which I didn't even really play when this game came out in 2001. Which is good, because you want to bring back some of the, OG shit from the OG game. Um, I'm assuming you can literally drive around in this game in like an open world map, which I'm like thinking, I'm really hoping this game ain't gonna be just like another Fortnite. Because again, this game came out fucking 16 years before Fortnite did. Because it's like, it wouldn't make, I don't know, it's like, I would love, did you just basically just scroll around, or, run around on an open world map and just kill some aliens in a open world, game, which I basically probably do anyway. Again, the one thing I'm kind of bothered by is like, future Halo games will heavily rely on AI content. I'm like, okay, AI? Why? It's like, is that really gonna make anybody want to play the game more or less? And it's just like, come on, bro. It's like, again, why does some games have to rely on AI to make them masterpieces or good? I'm like, fucking games don't have to have AI to be goddamn masterpieces. It's like some studios honestly forget about that shit. I'm like, I don't want to feel like, half the shit I'm playing on the game, like while I'm streaming it live on YouTube, whenever I'm playing on the PS5, is gonna be fake. It's like, yeah, some of the shit may look real, even if it is AI, but it's like, anybody with a pair of eyes is gonna notice it's fake. But, I don't know, Halo 3, I was like trying to remember which Halo I played. I'm like, it's Halo 3. Because I know there was a game that I played on Xbox 360, and I'm like, I remember having a decent fun time with it. I haven't really played any other Halo game probably other than Halo 3, and it really wasn't bad. I know I mentioned it last time, when I was either talking about PlayStation or this, or Halo. I don't even really remember, but I do remember Halo and Helldivers having like some sort of crossover, which I don't know why games have to have crossovers, but alright. But personally, Halo is like one of those series I've heard a lot about. I've only played one game out of the whole fucking series, which kind of makes me feel a little pathetic. I don't know. It's like, again, personally, it's like, hopefully I'll get more into the series after this remake comes out in somewhere in I guess 2026 or something. I know it just got released October 24th of this year or this month. Again, it says the campaign was support up to 4 players online co-op with cross-platform play, which I guess it's split screen on consoles. But what I do like is the OG Halo Combat Evolved feature weapons like the assault rifle, magnum pistol, and shotgun, while the new one has, I guess, new additions like the energy sword, battle rifle, and the needle rifle or something, which is good. Again, like, it would be good to have additions to a game I haven't even really played. Which might, I don't know, I'm not going to say it's going to make the game better, not to mention you can really basically sprint. It's going to have like 3 prequel missions, and it's like, plus all the weapons that they had from, the very, very first game, plus with all the newcomer stuff, it's like, that's going to be kind of cool, like to have all that shit you didn't have from the game from like more than 20 years ago. I mean, again, it's like, I know probably maybe the only reason why they're even releasing this game was, I thought, because they, had the anniversary of it. I don't know. Again, it's like Microsoft's own way of just basically just taking a well-known over 20-year-old game series and just throwing it on the PlayStation 5, which again, I don't have a problem with because they've been putting a lot of games on PlayStation 5. So it's like, this being on PS5, it's not really a problem for me because I don't really play it all that much on Xbox, or hardly much at all. So it's, again, I'm ready to play this when it comes out in 2026. So I guess leave a comment below if you guys want to subscribe, share. I'll see all you guys later. Peace out.